Hey y'all, today's video is going to be the Throwback 30 Project Pan intro, which is probably about 12 plus days late at this point, but we'll get into all that in a minute. First, I just want to thank you all for joining my journey to use up makeup, to get more comfortable with makeup. I'm going to start doing reviews and everything. So if this is your first time here, my name is Susie, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back, and I really can't wait to meet everybody. All right, let's talk makeup. First, this is the intro for the Throwback 30 Project Pan. I have gotten the babysitting thing kind of figured out, but my husband went on 8 days vacation, and here in exactly 3 weeks, he goes on another 8-day vacation. So I might have to start doing some bulk recording. I'm going to have to get into the flow and get a little bit more used to it. So this is going to be a Throwback 30 Project Pan, as I've mentioned like 3 times now, but I had already recorded it. I had recorded it the other day, and as usual, I forgot my air conditioner was on, and I had my little fan going because it was hot as Hades that day. So, yeah, there was a whole lot of humming and everything, and I was just like, I'll re-record it. And this is all new back there. Not all new. It's the same stuff I've had, but it's just my room has been rearranged again. I've been trying to find the right setup, and I think what I have now, I'm really going to like. So this, it may change for seasons, and it may change as I get bored or need change, because I'm one of those souls that thrive on change. But for the most part, it'll stay consistent like this. Okay, so into the Throwback 30 Project Pan. I had recorded it, like I had mentioned, and I went through on that video, and we did the roll-ins, and I did random roll-ins, and I did, the Throwback 30. Let me slow down. We'll get back to first what it is. Throwback 30 is a Pantastic Ladies Project Pan. And the creator is Jessica Lee, who loves all things nostalgia. Now, there is a huge list of project pans that are associated with Pantastic Ladies. So she picked 30. Each time Throwback 30, she'll pick 30 she will pick 30 previous project pans, and then you go to that project pan, and then you get a prompt basically, and you pick a product related to that prompt from that previous product. From that previous project pan. Holy bananas, say that 3 times real fast. Okay, so her list of 30, we're not going to go through here. I'm going to try to keep this pretty condensed because I have already done my draws. I already picked my products. I picked my usages, so I'm going to have to be looking down and looking at my reference on my phone. But I already have my products. I've already picked them. I've got the uses settled out, and I really enjoyed the ones I picked, so I really kind of don't want to re-roll. But I just like to touch on a few. There's the 50 Shades of Pink, 50 Shades of Purple, 50 Shades of Yellow and Gold, the Color Pan, which is ColourPop's products, and their sister brands, I believe. And then it's Panning Cats and Dogs, Size Matters, Skin is In, that's so expensive, or that's expensive, that's so 2000 Zodiac Panner. It is just a list of 30 project pans, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the 5th. That's going in the bloopers. Okay, so it is just a list of 30 different project pans. The ones that I had rolled in through the random wheel app, was 50 Shades of Gold, Color Pan, Disney Princess, Happy Hour, and That's So Expensive, This Is Fantasy. And it was such a fun little thing because the 6th one that I had rolled in, it was number 13, lucky number 13, and I had picked 6 prompts so far, and I was like, we'll do it one more time, and if it's below 13, then we'll roll in a 7th prompt, and it was like roll 10. It was number 10, so we rolled in a 7th prompt. So then that 7th prompt is Zodiac Panner. For each of those project pans, I went to that corresponding page, and I random rolled a number from those projects. So like 50 Shades of Pan, the goal is basically just you have to use 50 packaging or products that have yellow or gold. Of course, with this being Throwback 30, we only pull in 1. So for it, I pulled in my number 7 Stay Perfect mascara, which is my current open mascara, which worked out great. And it is a really good mascara for my lower lashes. I do not like this at all for my upper lashes. It's very It's very liquidy. It's really, really, it's not thick and gloopy, which I do like, but when you use it, my lashes just instantly start falling. But I do want to use it up, and I may start just using it in my lower lash line, which would be fine. But this is going to be in, and it's basically just use it up until it's no good. And since it's a number 7, which is a drugstore, I typically only keep these open for about 3 months, and I've only had it open for probably a week or so, give or take. All right, and on the next one was the Color Pan, which was the ColourPop product. And aside from eyeshadows, I don't have a whole lot of ColourPop stuff, but I do have the Perfect Filter. Is this one yes, the Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. And I love this one. This was my holy grail go-to. I used it. I had already marked it. So this is about where it is, which for me, using this much foundation is like, but, so this is about where it's at. And of course, you have to look in and see. So that's about where I had my husband help me, and that was about our best guesstimate was it's about right here. And I would like to use this up. I did forget to mention also, but that this project pan started July 28, 2023, and it goes until July 28, 2024. So using this up in a year shouldn't be too big of a problem. But I will have all the stuff linked below. I know I'm kind of scattered and all over the place because I'm out of the habit, even though I wasn't really super big in the habit. We're going to go with it. Okay, so use this one up. And again, use this one up. All right, then the next one that I rolled in was the Disney Princess project pan. And there was no link to it, so I don't know if maybe, I have no idea. I don't know if that had been deleted or what, because most of these are all Pantastic Ladies project pans. Or it could just be one that Jessica Lee just really, really loved. At any rate, it was the Disney Princess, and it gave out the 12 princesses. I think it was 12. And then you just pick through the Disney princess and their corresponding prompt. So I random rolled as I do, and I got the Rapunzel, if I'm not mistaken. Let me find it. Oh my gosh, I gotta get better. There it was. Yeah, 12, which was Rapunzel, and it was purple or lavender. And this one just come out of. Come on, focus. This one just came out of my, it just got rolled out of the Panning Zoo, which is going to be the video I do next. But it just got rolled out of the Panning Zoo. It was in my Leopard Print Z palette. And so it's got some pretty decent little bit of usage. This is my ABH single, which I have 2 of these pans, the exact same shade. It was the whole thing. And it's called Buon Frisque? I have no idea. I'll let y'all see and y'all take a best guess. Oh no, I didn't see this through. There we go. And I know it's not completely focused, and it's like determined to focus on my face in the very far background, but hopefully y'all can figure that one out. It is a really, really pretty light lavender purple. And so I've got this one in, and I've got it for 10 uses. There we go. Yes, 10 uses, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, and on the next one I had random rolled the Happy Hour project pan. And then I had random roll, and I guess I didn't write down what the random roll number was, but I wanted to say it was around 24 or 10. I'm not sure. But it was the shot project pan, or the shot prompt. And that was something you can use up in one shot, or like use up really quickly. It's kind of like a turn and burn, but it's a one shot. And that is this. This is the Givenchy Irresistible, and it's just one of them teeny tiny little deluxe samples, and it smells so good. Oh my god, I love this stuff. I like this stuff. So this is one shot, and it's got about one use, but this stuff is so strong, I bet you that you could probably use it 2 or 3 times, but that still kind of plays into it. And then the next one that I had rolled in was the That's So Expensive, which is basically exactly what it sounds like, is that you just roll in something of your most expensive product or something of your expensive window, the ceiling, the expensive ceiling, which can be different for everybody. Not everybody, like we had mentioned before, is not everybody's expensive is the same, you know, and that's all okay. But so I rolled in. When I think expensive, I always think of my Natasha Denona products or Pat McGrath or something to that effect. So I rolled in my Natasha Denona, and this is, it's brand new. I've not used it yet. I just recently got it, so it's brand new, and I have this one in. Oh, I went real crazy on that one. I didn't even know what I was thinking on that. I have it for 10 uses each pan. So I'm wanting to touch on each of these pans 10 times. Which I feel like I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. So we'll see. All right. Now, the very last one, the next one that I pulled in is actually the very first one that I drawed, and I remember because this is Pantastic. And it was just kind of, let me find it, the Boogeyman. So I rolled number 24, it was the Boogeyman, and it was basically a product that you can find anywhere. And everybody can find bullet lipsticks, which it's not exactly... And it's not exactly because of the brand or the color or anything like that. I just did it for the fact of it being a bullet lipstick. Because bullet lipsticks can be found everywhere. Now, I really do like this shade. I've used it a few times. Not aggressively. Oh. That's weird. It looks like it's been nicked. But I will... that's how much use, or that's how much use is left. I will measure it on my little notebook, and if I'm not mistaken, I weighed all of these, and I'll be putting those up in the corners as I'm talking about them. I probably should have mentioned that earlier, but we're going with it. And for that bullet lipstick, I want to use it also 10 times. I think I did do I did a mostly either a empty or a 10 uses on this project pan. Even though there's 30 products and I've only got 7 rolled in, I want to make some really great progress. And I figure I can play around with gimmies and this and that and the other. If I feel I'm starting to get behind, I'll just pull in some gimme type products, and then I will be able to get on track. So, but other than that, I really wanted to focus on getting to use some of my more favorite things or things that I'm wanting to try and use. The final project is my Zodiac Panner project pan. And the day I was recording, it was my husband's birthday, and I had debated on just pulling in his star sign, astrological sign, I think that's the word. I was thinking about pulling in his astrological sign, which was a Leo, but I didn't. I went ahead and just random rolled, and a part of me wanted to pull in Gemini too because I'm a Gemini. Again, I didn't. I random rolled. It gave me the Virgo, which was, let me double check. Yes, dark brown and green. And as soon as I heard dark brown and green, I knew it had to be this palette. And this is a bit of a sneak peek at my July entries video that I'm going to be recording tomorrow. I was wanting to get it done today, and I was planning to, except for one of my packages has just kind of been delayed, and now it's finally supposed to be here tomorrow. So fingers crossed, but that's what I'm waiting on because I did buy it in July during the Sydney Grace Christmas in July sale. Okay, so, but this is another thing that I bought in July that's a little bit of a sneak peek, but it is the Sigma Ivy eyeshadow palette. And this thing is beautiful. I should be doing this right side up, but it's just a habit to do it, upside down. So I can get it to focus. Instead of wanting to focus on me, there we go. So this is completely untouched, but this looks, see like that, you can see the more accurate color at that angle. But when you go up, it starts to look a little bit more teal. But all 3 of these are really green. This is like a very deep, dark forest green. I don't know why this phone does what it does, but it does. But these are just really beautiful shades. And it's got very darks and browns. So I figured it had to be that. Like this is a very, very deep, dark brown. And this is a pretty mid-tone brown itself. So I really want to start looking, I really want to start using up this palette. So I went ahead and pulled it in. Now, that is all of my products, 7 products to start with the Throwback 30 project pan. I will make all the links down below. I am pretty sure that this did not turn out to be as quick as I wanted it to be. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I really appreciate y'all stopping by. If you made it to the end, do a yellow heart because I love yellow. So let's do a yellow heart if you made it to the end. That way I just know if you did. I hope all your project pans are going amazing. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. All the links will be down below. And I think that's going to be it. I'll see you guys next time. Use up all that makeup. All right. Bye.